Okay. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of No Title Needed. We are coming to you from the beautiful Feinstein's Cabaret at the Hotel Carmichael in Carmel, Indiana, USA. Guess what? I'm Cynthia Collins.
And I'm still Scott Osborne.
Always and forever. And today we have two really pretty awesome guests. We have Jessica Chapman and Brian Wilkes.
That's the pretty awesome. And I'm just like,
You're medium awesome.
I don't know if I'd say even the awesome, just medium rare.
Below average.
Thank you.
Average is
Undercooked.
oh my God. So, okay, so you two are involved in the Heartland
Yes.
Film Festival. Now you're the marketing.
Yep, I'm the director of marketing.
Right, and they hornswaggled you.
Yes, exactly is the word I would have used. In fact, I think that says it on the.
Is that your tagline? They got you in there to co-chair or chair. You chairing this?
We're co-chairing, but it's exciting because it's my second year with them. But just you guys are doing all the heavy lifting, and there's so much that goes on behind the scenes.
So it's right, and it's for the big. Obviously, fundraiser. Your
Fundraiser, Cinemania.
Cinemania for Heartland Film Festival. First thing, let's get it over with. When is it?
It's April 11th, so Friday, April 11th at the Crane Bay Event Center, and it's Heartland Film Signature Fundraiser. So this is helping us support all of our year-round events, and we have, an education program. We have our film festival, so this may be supporting that, but we're really excited. It's our second
the money
year.
to stack up, but the party is it's out of control. It really is. The first year to kick off, it's going to be at Crane Bay downtown.
Okay.
So the first year they did it, it was a celebration of more of the Beatles and their music infused into the pictures. Ultimately, it was the title theme and what they did, and it's amazing. I don't know, to throw a party like that, it's just trying to be that big signature event that you want to go to every year. And it was worth every bit of it. We were a part of it last year. They've kind of brought us in to help co-chair and kind of stir up the excitement for year two, which has got a different theme, but it's still a theme nevertheless that it's all about 80s.
Yep, it's a tribute to
the 80s and
dance films of the 80s. Yeah.
Can we get a little example? Do you have any?
So we have a couple that we're really narrowed in on. And so we have Purple Rain. Mm-hmm. So we have a big dance floor and we're going to have a tribute band that's coming in and it's called the Breakfast Club. And so that's going to be the Purple Rain main stage. We have Dirty Dancing's a focus, Xanadu, Footloose, Flashdance.
That's the crazy thing is that there's not just one stage. I mean, you will have 5 different acts essentially going at the same time. So you got a large theater area at Crane Bay where you're going to have one band. Then you can slide over and there might be maybe a little, like last year, we had a band outside to greet folks when they were coming in. And you can slide down and go to another room and find a whole different vibe and different atmosphere. It's a hell of a party.
How fun.
No, yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
Usually it's sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No.
But usually it's okay, we're going to a fundraiser. We're going to sit at the table. We're going to
just have to be here. No.
Be here. Yeah. But this sounds like
you get immersed in it.
Real party.
It's a party.
Yeah.
It really is.
Want to be there.
Yeah, it's a really immersive evening, and we really try to take you through the different films with different interactive experiences. So there's different photo opportunities, there are different activations there. This year, to touch on that 80s theme, we have a glam squad doing 80s hair and makeup, so you can get some touch-ups.
Was the hair different?
Yeah.
Really different?
Big hair, yeah. Yep, we have a big tease that we're going to be doing, the scrunchies,
that's fun.
sweatbands.
I had more hair in the 80s.
I had more hair a couple years ago.
I used to drink a lot in the 80s, but now I drink at any temperature. I'm sorry. That was just what, Philip, wherever you are, that was for you.
But yeah, and if he can probably add a ring shot. Philip, if you could add a ring
we could do that in
shot
post.
I got to remember that one. That's good.
Let's get that in there.
But yeah, big hair, big fun.
What? Big hair, big fun. My God. That's not even the name of it, but it should be.
It can be. What was really neat last year is he did have, you had these different locations to go. And because the Beatles was the theme last year, and Jesse, you could speak to this, they had these acrobats spinning in the up high, and they were pouring champagne, Lucy in the Sky. And you were pouring the champagne into flutes where you had a chance to win some diamond necklaces, right? So are we doing something along that line?
Yeah,
right?
I'll be different. Yeah.
Where was my invitation?
Where were you guys?
Yeah, you guys can come this year.
It's a really good party. Sorry you missed it.
Well, I'm not on the A list, apparently. What the hell?
Yeah.
That sounds like
Sorry.
that was
Make
just
it really creative stuff that you've never seen before, and just kind of like tying it back into all the different themes of, well, this year the 80s, which
Right.
is super fun. And I think my favorite part last year was actually seeing everyone who came in, because we encourage people to really embrace the theme. And I mean, guys were wearing
dressing up,
wigs,
yeah.
so everyone's dressing up. Like, people come and full out, and you'll see everything. Like, I'm
Psychedelic
sure we'll
chic
see. Yeah,
was
last year's was psychedelic chic. This year's is eclectic 80s.
Yeah.
So I think you'll see like, the prom. I think you're going to see kind of like the rock grunge. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can go with the 80s.
Yeah, because I was in high school in the 80s, and you always had there was one person in class that always embraced like what was the current trend.
Absolutely.
So there was the whole like
Absolutely.
what do you call those things? The
Mullets.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
right, the mullets with I called it a long flowing mane. That was my thing. I had a lot of hair. Thank you. You may have. Mine was a version of the long flowing. Okay, so then you had those shoes, right? You remember those black and white checker shoes and kind of like skateboarding.
yes.
This is yes. So there were certain fashions that were very indicative of the 80s. So I don't know what you're going to see out of this.
But that's fun because
That
people,
is fun.
let me tell you, people love dressing up.
Yeah.
They love it.
They're doing it for the show.
No, but
Yeah, no,
that's good.
you look nice. Today. You look
Nice.
handsome.
But that is people love it. They do. They love it because people who are not performers, okay, that's when they get that little. Oh, I can be somebody else tonight.
Yeah, or just
It's just like Halloween. People love it.
yeah, that's a good way.
People love it, and they should dress up. They should.
So how was your hair in the 80s?
Oh my God, we don't have time to go into that because I was in high school and college.
Jersey hair.
You're in Jersey.
And on that note, we got to take a break.
No.
All right, everybody coffeeed up.
Yep.
Excellent. Hey, everyone, we are back with Jessica Chapman and Brian Wilkes, two very important people to the Heartland Film Festival. No, you're both important. Don't speak so lowly about yourself, Brian.
I'm just a pretty face. I have to admit it.
It's true, and it is true,
I
but
got a face for radio.
listen, it takes a village.
Oh,
And I know that's, but to get this whole thing going, what you're talking about, this extravaganza.
yeah, I know. I
sounds
see.
like to me.
I've already kind of whetted your appetite now for a little bit. But again, what
Right.
they're doing here is amazing.
And you're co-chairing. Are you co-chairing with your wife?
Yes, my wife and I, and we're co-chairing with the Eps as well.
Yep.
They're coming in.
Mike and Kyra Epps.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
excellent.
We're gonna all kind of just throw it out there and try to get everybody on board for it. I feel what happened last year is that everyone kind of got a taste of it, and so word of mouth.
Yeah.
And it's going to grow bigger this
Yeah.
year. And I feel that way. So it's just fun to be part of it.
Well, how did you? I mean, you're a weather guy.
Yeah, I'm.
Meteorologist.
Thank you. I appreciate.
Thank you for the technical term.
I don't take that. I don't get. Some people get a little. I'm like, I love the weather, hands down. Since I was in fourth grade, I wanted snowstorms to get out of school.
Yeah, who didn't?
Right.
But that doesn't happen anymore.
And that's the crazy thing. In 1980, we had this thing called El Nino. And I remember I ran outside on Christmas Day. I got this brand new leather jacket because that's what you got for Christmas on the south side of Chicago. A leather jacket for Christmas. And it was like 60 degrees. And it always bugged me that, I loved having snow. And I am, I'm nostalgic to fault, but I like the old music. And I have a 1961 hi-fi that I play old albums on. And I'm a Sinatra guy. I'm a Satchmo guy. I like the orchestras and things. From the movie standpoint, who doesn't love movies? But what was the very first movie you saw that you can remember going to the theater?
Oh, I know what it was.
Do you? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It was the Aristocats.
Oh,
Animation Aristocats. We went to the Colony Theater. That was the movie theater in town. Colony Theater with my sister. And that music from that.
right. So how long the jazz lasted, right?
The jazz music.
Grease.
Grease.
And that's the first one. It's before my time. But
It
Grease is the first time. That's the first movie I
Grease.
remember.
How about Grease 2?
No.
Now,
That's so good.
Grease 2 featured an actor that I know personally by the name of Adrian Zmed.
Yep. Well, I knew the choreographer.
Did you really? I used to pull doors in
Yeah.
Chicago as a doorman,
Yeah.
and while I was in college, and he lived there.
Yeah.
Nicest guy in the whole wide world, but he was on T.J. Hooker.
Yeah,
and
I remember him.
So, favorite your first movie?
I don't have a specific movie, but because we went to a lot of documentaries, actually. Yeah, we went to the Children's Museum when they had the dome, and the dome like came kind of over your head before it was the Dinosphere. And yeah, we would go see like all these different like documentaries.
That's how you got it. That's how you got it in your head.
Yeah.
You're going to help a film festival.
Yeah, actually, so then I grew up attending the film festival too,
Did you really?
and
Okay.
my parents just really loved Heartland International Film
Found your
Festival.
place.
I did. I found my home.
Early too.
Yeah, pretty early.
Sweet. Hey, cool.
So from a movie standpoint, I just always enjoy. I love everything under looks. And my first movie I think I saw at the theater might have been, damn those high rises, Towering Inferno. I think that was my because it's right up there with maybe. And I'm like, what were my parents thinking taking me to see Earthquake? I mean, or not? I saw Earthquake too.
That one too.
I saw Earthquake in the theater, and I saw Towering Inferno. I'm like, scared that devil out of me. I don't want to get on an elevator in a high rise the rest of
And
my
then
life.
all the airports.
Yes, Airport
too,
70.
Burt Lancaster.
Oh, yes.
And, oh
What
my
about the movie?
Not to be confused with Airplane.
No.
Right, yeah, with
The
Airplane.
spoof.
And there was the what was it? Not the Titanic.
Poseidon
The
Adventure.
Poseidon
Oh my
Adventure.
God.
That's
Listen, that's a great movie.
But I don't know if I told you this, but so I always wanted to do weather because I was a class clown to begin with, but I wanted snowstorms. And so it was something that I was always, my first grade teacher said that I had diarrhea of the mouth. Right? Yeah. And then I got a Mr. Microphone when I was younger, and I set that to 88.1, and I drove every mother in the neighborhood batty because all you could hear me is talking through the speakers of a hi-fi.
Yep.
I just liked entertaining, and so I wouldn't necessarily say I gravitated to movies but just making people laugh.
Right.
And I think that's where I fell into this gig, where I loved weather and I loved making people laugh. And after 32 years, I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
I had a lot more hair in the 80s, too.
Yeah, well, and bigger.
Always get a wig.
And bigger.
Have to bring it back.
Okay, wait. So I this is what I want. This is just me personally, because before we started the show, you and Philip were yucking it up and
Me and Phil now.
you and Philip doing a little trip down memory lane.
Yes.
And
I haven't seen him in years, and could have gone a few more years, but that's
yeah. Well, he owes you money. But
first thing he said when I walked in the door.
yeah, he's like that. So let's do a Robert De Niro real quick doing the weather.
Oh,
Today's
Robert De
weather.
Well, you have to kind of position yourself to like you cut yourself shaving. Right? You gotta think about it, because he's always thinking. No. There's a chance. It's gonna rain. You, take the umbrella. You understand? Umbrella.
So this is what
That was good.
this is what's going to happen the night of the gala.
Yeah. This is why we bring him out, though.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
This is what we want.
They can't wait to put me away. I'm the Dracula of Cinemania.
He was our red carpet host, and he welcomed everyone with all their outfits. Welcome to Cinemania. Did some interviews on the red carpet. Did some live broadcasts from there. So, nope, he was perfect. He was so great. We brought him back.
That's the other part of it is too that you walk in and you come in and we want to feature everybody who's here. You're going to pay money to get into this wonderful event, but you want to feel special and you walk through this red carpet. You take your photos. It's a great night. It really is just a great night. And it's in April, which is kind of, it can be a weird time of the year where everybody's
It's spring.
trying to get in gear.
Spring is.
I don't know. April's can
Everyone's been cleaning.
yeah, but I've seen it snow in April, and it's been hot in April.
absolutely.
It's just
Absolutely.
I think your spring fever is at a premium. So this should be a fun Friday night.
And
Nice way to get
I'm
out.
sure you're exhausted by the end of it. You must. Be.
It's so fun, honestly. You're running on adrenaline at the end. Like all the different like music acts and interactions, and just like seeing everyone is so fun. And there's a lot of little activities throughout that. I won't like give away too many surprises with that, but we do create like really memorable moments that you get to take home with you, because a lot of them are photo experiences too, that we try to like place you in kind of these environments of like, last year was the Beatles, this year the 80s.
How do you go? Come on, reservations, tickets, everything. Lay it on
Have
us.
your check or credit card ready. Operators are on duty.
You can go to heartlandfilm.org or you can go to cinemaniaindy.org and purchase your tickets. We still have some available, so go ahead and get on those fast. You can get individual tickets.
How about the party pack?
Yeah, and you can get the party pack, which is really the best value. So you can get 12 tickets for the price of 10.
Yep.
So gather all your friends, come out together. It's always more fun to have outfits that coordinate and you're coming around with your friends.
Yeah.
Your friends, it's fun. It's a party.
Really
It's
fun.
totally a party night.
Yeah.
I mean, God, how late does it go?
As late as you want.
Okay. Would you?
go.
Maybe with you.
It was the 80s.
The after
It
party.
was the 80s. There was White
hang out with
Castles
him
at 4 in the
after.
morning at some point.
We don't even have time to go into that.
I just had an idea. Maybe we should just have White Castles there when everybody's
There you
there.
go. We might.
I think until midnight,
I think that was in every state.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't just any kind of regional thing.
It was open.
You went
had to, go.
to White Castle
Oh, yeah.
after clubbing.
Yep.
I mean, we
club.
God, we did.
I did it here.
We have Brian's after with White Castle. Do you like it?
Oh, I'm in after.
Yeah. After party.
I'm just happy to be off on a Friday night. Normally I work until midnight on Friday. Everybody's already had their good time. So I'll be there, and it'll be a blast, a great way to kick off the weekend.
And listen, and it's the Heartland Film Festival. It's a wonderful festival. I've been to see many, things there, documentaries and short films, and it really runs the gamut, And so I think it's important to support that. And you have all these filmmakers that are, some of them just making something for the first time.
Right.
Yeah.
Getting it in there, and it's very difficult, as we all know.
The opportunity to be able to have this outlet, Heartland, and be exclusive to Indy, and really the Midwest when you think about it, because there's not a premiere. Maybe there's something in Chicago, but this is the one that has really latched on and has grown. You guys have done an amazing job over the last 15, 20 years of really kind of expanding this.
It's a huge deal.
Yeah, one of the top 25 coolest film festivals in the world the last 2 years, and there's thousands of film festivals.
So there's
there.
the festival in the fall is, this is going to go to even that. So it's not just for the festival in the fall.
The festival in the fall. Then we have Indie Shorts in July. That's showcasing short films, 40 minutes or less. We also have education programs. We do field trips, class presentations. We have film curriculum that pairs with past films. So, and then we do programming all year long. We have Merry Movie Nights and other events. So, there's
You
a
had
lot
White
of...
Christmas, right?
White Christmas, a sing-along White Christmas. Yeah, that'll be perfect for you. Yeah, right up your alley.
Yes. He'll follow the old man wherever he wants to go.
The best thing. All right, we got to wrap it up. That's a wrap.
No,
goes by
we
so
just
quick,
got
right?
started.
Listen, Brian.
It's St. Patty's Day.
It is. It
Sweet.
is, and I'm the
Is
only
there any
one
scotch in this?
wearing green. I'm the Scotch, Irish whiskey, mister. A little, come on, you're
Looking
wearing
for some
green.
more green. You're right.
Oh,
And
gosh.
I'm wearing green.
Messed
Thank
up.
you very much.
Yeah,
But
you can pinch me. I was about to pinch you, and I
I'm
was like,
not
no,
gonna
I can't
touch
do that.
you.
Oh,
I think you look very handsome.
thank you.
he does, right?
His mom helped him pick out that.
Yeah.
Mom dressed him this
Thanks to
morning.
Mama.
Well, anyway, seriously, happy St. Patty's Day. Be careful out there. You don't get too wild. But may the luck of the Irish be
Thank
with
you.
you and be with you.
Thank you.
And, kudos to you guys.
Oh, we hope to see a lot of
Kudos
folks
to you
there, and
guys.
thank you guys for having us out today.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, Brian, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
And thanks for joining us. And what should they do, Scott? Everyone should come over to Feinstein's to see a show.
Yes, anytime you get the chance.
Please come over, see a cabaret here at Feinstein's. It's a lovely space.
Beautiful.
It really is, isn't it? And they have wide variety of entertainers here. And I'll tell you, you won't be disappointed. So come on over to Feinstein's at the Hotel Carmichael. Have a great drink. Have some great nosh. And see some great entertainment. And that's it. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.